Okay, so I am back to do a couple more problems for you just in case you're still struggling. So I'm going to jump over here on the right side and again do a couple of these. So number 6, let's work through that one. So again, on this side, these are already 6s. That's great. So since it is a multiplication, remember the rule says to add the powers. And so I am going to add together my powers, and the 3b's will cancel, and so this is going to be a negative 3 left over. That's still, equal to 6 to the 2v. So now that my bases are the same, my powers must be the same. So I get a negative 3 equals 2v. V equals a negative 3 halves. Okay? So don't make these too complicated. Again, they're really not bad. The key is do you know your powers? Let's go ahead and I'll run through 8. So 64 and 16, I cannot, so I always look to the smallest. And can I write 16 as a power to get to 64? And really I could, but it would be a fractional power. So I think the easiest thing would be to rewrite 16 as 4 squared. And that means that I would write 64 as 4 cubed. Okay? And again, they are both to a power. And now I have a power to a power, which says that I need to multiply those two things together. So I'm going to get 4 to the 9b minus 9 equals 4 to the negative 2b minus 2. Now the bases are the same, and so I can just write my equation. 9b minus 9 equals a negative 2b minus 2. And go ahead and solve it. So that would be 11b equals negative 7. So b equals a negative 7/11. Okay, make sure I didn't miss a sign there because it looks like that might have. Looks good. So number 8, let's just check it out. Yep, got it right. Good. It's a positive, not a negative. I missed a sign somewhere. Oh, when I moved the 9 over. There we go. So let's fix that. So when I move the 9 over, that's a positive. There we go. That was my bad. Good thing I checked myself. Okay, let's do... really, there's not much more. I'll go down to 18 real quick. Run through 18 for you. Actually, I'll go back up to 16. So 16, the difference here is on 16 to look at is that this is 1 over 125, where here is 1 over 125, and here's 1 over 25, and here is 125. And so because of the fact that these are fractions, I'm going to go ahead and reciprocal them. So in other words, this would be 125 to the negative 1, okay, times 3a plus 3, okay? So just think of that. And then I'm going to leave this alone. And then I'm going to, again, reciprocal this one. Whoops, I put a 4 there. Reciprocal that one. So it's going to be 25 to the negative 1. Okay? Now, I'm going to come down under here to do it. I'm going to write them all as a power that's the same. Again, the easiest would be 5. So 125 would be 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 would be 125. So that would be 5 to the third. It's already got a negative 1 there, so I'll put a negative 3. 3a plus 3 times 5 to the 3. Oops. 5 cubed again times the 3a minus 1 equals 5 squared times the negative 1. Now, again, this piece has got to be put together. So I have 5, and let's see, that's a negative 9a minus 9 plus 9a minus 3. That's going to equal 5 to the negative 2. And then let's go ahead and combine like terms, and it looks like my 9a's are going to cancel, and that's a negative 12. and 5 to the negative 2. And that looks like that is a no solution because those two